adding calendars to your page, and calendar basics. In order to schedule a time for your class to go to the Computer Lab 1 or 2 or Media Center calendar, you need to go to Moodle. You can get there one of two ways. First, you can go to the Media Center website or the Crestview website and click on Classrooms, Specialists, Media Center, and then choose your calendar. And then press click here to sign into Moodle and add something to the schedule. The other way you can go into Moodle is simply by opening your browser and typing in moodle.district279.org, and that will also get you directly to Moodle. I have it bookmarked in my internet browser, so I can just go right to the calendar without going through the website. You need to sign into Moodle. The first time that you do this, you need to add the 3 calendars to your page. So you open your calendar, and as you can see, I have all those calendars to my page, and this is how you do it. You go down to Other Calendars, and you click Add. Then you click Browse Interesting Calendars, More, Resources for apps.district279.org. Then you will click on the greater than symbol, and right here this will say subscribe for you, so you will click on subscribe. Then click here and do the same for Computer Labs 2 and for the Media Center. And you will click subscribe. When you're finished with that, you can go back to the calendar. Now, all of your calendars will show up here under Other Calendars. You'll notice that I've added a few fun calendars, like the Minnesota Twins schedule, or the Vikings schedule, or the Wild schedule. You can add those as well, too. Back to business. You can change the colors of your calendars by clicking on these arrows right here, and you can change it so maybe you want that one to show up to be red. So now when I click on Computer Lab 1, all my Computer Lab 1 events show up in red. I don't want to confuse myself, so I'm going to change it back to the blue I originally had it. You can change these colors, and it does not change the colors of anyone else's view, so you don't need to worry about changing the colors and that other people will be confused by your changes. You can also change which calendars actually show up in your weekly, monthly, or daily, 4 days, or agenda view. And you do that by clicking on these buttons here. Right now, I am only looking at my work calendar, which is Thompson Holly at apps.district279.org, so I'm looking at my calendar. And then I happen to have a personal Gmail calendar that I have linked to this, so I'm currently looking at that calendar as well. If I want to add the Computer Lab 1 calendar, I click on the Computer Lab 1 calendar, and now I see my calendar and the Computer Lab 1 calendar. I can choose the Computer Lab 2 calendar and the Media Center calendar. Having all of these calendars chosen gives you an idea, if you're just looking for another space to bring your class, an idea of what's going on in all of those common spaces in the building. But I find it confusing for every day, so if I'm not looking for something specific, I'll get rid of everything except for the calendar I'm looking for. If the area is highlighted in your color as Computer Lab is here, that means it's currently showing up. If it's white in the side here, it means that it is not. And that's all I have for the Computer Lab basics. Oh, one other thing before I sign out. You also can change the way that you view it. So if you just want to view today's, you can click Day, This is what the week looks like. The entire month. This is a little limiting because you do have to click on this to see more things that are going on. You can click on just 4 days if you want a little bit bigger. And your agenda has it in a format that is actually very easily printable if you want to print an agenda. If you have any questions, please let Holly Thompson know, and I would be happy to add them for you. Thank you.